Franco for Geek, but it still pops up here.
Good suppression available to shut down that Fanny.
Yep.
But man, Uranus and Fanny, shame on us for forgetting that Kyrie has that Fanny in his pocket.
Yep.
The Uranus against the Xberg though, I feel like since it's regeneration and not exactly just normal tankiness for the Uranus, it actually might end up well. The Xberg will be able to still bully around the Uranus for the most part, but he won't be able to force him out of the lane. And even if he does so, you can go into the jungle and get some more passive stacks from the jungle and heal back up. But that is a passive angle that we're not used to seeing Lutpi take.
Very different playstyle. What do you think about the Fanny and the Barats real quick?
Well, right now, invading has been made a lot more difficult, which is why we saw the Ling ban away. In theory, there's a chance that this Fanny can go right out of control and not really be punished as easily.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
There's a chance, for sure.
There is a chance, ladies and gentlemen. Match point for Geek. They need one more game to make that dream come true.
Welcome to Mobile
Can
Legends.
the throne defenders, can the defending champions equalize this 2-2 with a pocket strat in the Fanny for Kyrie? We're seeing him back on the Assassins and the Uranus for Lutpi.
That's how big the Kyrie, the Fanny pick for Kyrie is. Whoa, hang on a minute.
Early hook and the flicker. Sands though, very low now. A boy will be there to provide the damage for Beloyski. Will secure the first blood, a boy. 1 HP himself, but not enough damage to secure the trade.
Oh wow, we were talking about pocket strats coming in from Kyrie. We forgot to mention the Triple B himself, Beloyski and the Franco. It has been a signature pick from way back when, a power pick from way back when, and we get to peek into the strategy. Do Geek actually want to go in for the pickoffs? Do the emblems tell us something about that?
Well, it's a focusing mark and the Inspire, so expect a lot of hooks coming in from Beloyski. I really wasn't expecting that first blood though, considering it's a low Yi that's very strong in the earlier levels against the Novaria, but that's the power of the Franco. For now, we'll have to see. As predicted, Lutpi can be pushed out of the lane, but he will always be back. That is how he's willing to play this out. But Kyrie on the Fanny isn't really being disturbed as much as it used to be before the changes to the invasion of the jungle. With 8 seconds to go, both teams seem to be trying to scramble, try and get something right before and possibly secure the first turtle.
So I'm wondering what the Kyrie pick was for, right? Because is it for neutral objective take? Is it for kill pressure? Because it looks like now Geek are in complete control over this turtle and they will be able to get that for free. What's the plan for Onic?
Well, first of all, Fanny in the right hands is always a very dangerous pick. Oh, right there, the whoa.
Oh, that's the divers in play as well. Beloyski now caught, and Kyrie will equalize on that total kill. It's a 1-for-1. But yeah, that's just a roamer.
It's like they heard Eterna, like, what's the Fanny for? Let us show you, my friend. But yes, if he can keep snowballing like this, that also denies a boy. We talked about how a boy was critical in securing the victory for Geek Fam in the previous game. Now with the Fanny around in the Land of Dawn, he has to be a lot more careful, and he might be forced to just save his Astral Recall to try and escape by walking through the walls instead of just spamming it out to do damage, but also to gather intelligence. And that way, it also denies their chance to try and find Sans making a play with the diversion. It's a multi-layer strategy from Onic here.
Well, see here, Geek Fam already taking space top lane, and Fnatic Onic, they are a little bit late as Chidera was able to grab some extra gold. But yeah, it seems like Fnatic Onic, they do not want to fight just yet. And also, Geek Fam as well. Going to take it slow.
I think earlier we saw the Iron Hook cancelled by the knockback from the Barats, I believe. There could be moments like that in this game that Geek need to be very careful about. But for now, we'll have to see. The later the game goes, the tankier Lutpi will become on this Uranus, and he can tank some of these hooks. But oh, suppression!
Good hunt. The damage will come through, and Lutpi will fall. Take a look at that last Insanity on towards Keyboy as well. Will not take him down just yet, though. But take a look at Kyrie. He's there to find the trade. It's a 2-for-1 for now, still in favor of Geek Fam.
Wow, all right. So things are getting up here for both of these teams, but again, for the most part, Geek have been able to get more of these favorable trades down. Neutral objective done. Kyrie goes in.
Oh, see here. Oh, Ray will find the turtle, but seems like a boy will flicker just in time to get out of that killing threat.
So even then, that kill threat is not there. It's not evident here in for Fnatic Onic. No kill pressure just yet, but Beloitsky still able to flicker out. They haven't been able to get value.
Intense back and forth right here, and Geek fam always seem one step ahead when it comes to the exit plan, but Kyrie makes a play for the purple.
See, invasion success. I can see here Lutfi will try to get away from that last insanity. Damage will not be enough, though. Yeah, again, the Barats will not have the purple. Kyrie collects it.
It's a cheeky play, diversion.
Oh, that will be enough, though. Luke will fall with the diversion help as well. And Sans collects the assist. 5 minutes in, economy still in favor. Just a smudge there for Geek Fan, but the suppression comes through towards Keyboy. The damage well as well, but he will find space to get out.
Ooh.
But Tadera denies that. Finds the kill at that board to Geek Fan.
Things are getting even messier here in this particular game. Kyrie gonna be able to secure that as well, so that rush in did not work out at all. Kyrie goes back in. Woo. And finally, we get to hear the crowd come to life. Did you finally hear the chants coming through for Onic?
They were silent for quite a bit, and who can
Yeah.
blame them? But with the Fanny just showing up, it's just so good for them right now. Lutfi, though, by the way, with the Purify, he's going to be harder to catch technically, but he can still be suppressed. But if Geek Fam use the suppression on him, it's still a good value play. But look at this!
Oh, that's the perfect setup there. Finding Tadera, who wasn't able... Yeah, I think he opted to not pop the Purify. And that's an important kill for Onic.
That's the kind of crowd control that Fanny can bring for your team. It's not a stun, it's not a root, it's death straight up. And now Lutfi suppressed.
Taking a lot of heat. But the Daytona's welcome actually finds one. Now the damage will not come through just yet, as Beloitsky is actually the first one to fall. Traded with a roamer. Luke falls as well, but a boy will be the trade. It's an all-out fight. But Onic, they managed to take 3 members down from the side of Geek Fam.
Oh, Sans goes back in for the diversion play.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, the top side, CW nearly gets taken out there, forced to use that flicker as well. But 2 for 3 trade in favor of Onic. And if the kill pressure from Kyrie isn't enough to be able to take these members from Geek down, it's enough of a distraction for the rest of the members to do the dirty work. But now we can see both of these teams are going back and focusing on the turtle.
Last turtle, mind you. Well, Geek Fam finally collects the perfect turtle. Now Ray distracted. Kyrie denies that perfect turtle. Keyboy flickers out of that last insanity. But now with the diversion from Sans, he will help Keyboy to get out from that sticky situation in the mid. It's going to be the Han connecting on towards Lutfi and say goodbye to their rookie. It seems like Fnatic Onic, they need to control and stabilize. They are 1,000 gold lead ahead, but their job is not done yet.
See, the problem is, even though that both of these teams are equal in kills, most of the kills that have been placed on to Onic is Lutfi and Keyboy. Kyrie still 4-0-2. CW still 0-0-0. So the shutdowns haven't been made possible. That Iron Hook lands.
Oh, purifying, but a boy flickers out in time, but the retribution, not the retribution.
Lethal ignition.
Lethal ignition will secure that kill. Wow, what a performance by Kyrie, man.
A lethal ignition indeed. Onic is pushing the tempo again and again, almost like how RRQ did it. They're just making sure that all the plays keep happening with all the mobility and the diversion. Every single member on their team are just making individual plays, trying to show out. And now Beloitsky getting caught.
Oh, is this the right play? Is this wise? Maloysky now will be taken out, no problem. But Chidera pops a blazing duet as a bluff, not as an offense. Lutfi showing vision on where Ray is. And again, Fnatic Onic, they are somehow controlling this game, but I don't think they're out of the woods yet. They're not really comfortable on this lead.
And the problem is, for Geek in particular, right? With Kyrie on such a high mobility hero like the Fanny, they're also able to play the cross map really quick, put some pressure on the far lanes, and you can see that Kyrie has been busy doing that work, and it's a little bit too expensive for Luke to have to be forced to control those far lanes, and because they need that his presence in these team fights.
The longer the game goes, though, even that being the case, I guess Luke can't really clear as fast as other heroes technically, unless he uses his ultimate, which is still a very valuable resource to be spending out. And later on, Ludwig can take most of the poke damage from the Astral Spheres, and Beloyski, even if he grabs someone, is there even enough damage to just completely burst him down before the bloody hunt ends? That's the big problem right here, and Beloyski.
Kyrie jumps in as well. That's the perfect I'm offended. On towards Beloyski now. Lutfi, though, needs to back away. Last Insanity just to show off presence. But that's the main initiator for Geek Fam. And it's done, eliminated. So Fnatic Onic, they might have full control on this Lord.
Meanwhile, Kyrie was just doing work in the bottom side of the lane, being able to push that turret and eventually get it for himself. That's a Malefic Roar. Third item, by the way, for Kyrie. 5-0-3. He's taken all the retributions as well so far in this Lord. Wait a minute.
Last Insanity. Sands will be taken down. That's a shutdown. Ludwig looking for an escape route here. Still able to just hover around, but damage will be significant and will be taken out. It's two members out from Onic. Let's see here. Ray secures the Lord comfortably. There's a disconnect there from Fnatic Onic.
That is just not how they were planning on that fight going out. Especially with Suns taken out here. Luke, though, stranded.
Yeah, CW is there. The damage will be enough, especially Kyrie is also in the vicinity. Monster kill for Kyrie. 6-0-3. This time from Kyrie.
Different beast. He's a different beast here. We finally get to see glimpses of the old Kyrie, the Kyrie that we knew and loved on the Assassins. If we take a look at the real time, oh, wait a minute, he flickered out for that. And if we didn't, Kyrie would have definitely taken in that kill.
With the BOD in the Heptaseas, he's just an absolute menace right here, especially with the diversion. Inserting him into weird locations in the Land of Dawn. Geek from now trying to get value with this Lord, but they're always constantly checking behind his shoulder. Is Kyrie there? Is the menace about to make a play? So far, that'll be the Lord cleared out, but the diversion.
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness, that's a very, very intense diversion. Two members taken out. Geek fan, they knew it was coming. And it was inevitable.
You're right, like, that would have been so disastrous. That was so intense, it's too intense, I can't think right now.
Just came out of nowhere. Gila-san showing again the next level game knowledge. No Iron Hook means that Onic will be moving up right here, undeterred.
Oh, last Insanity from Luke to have to take space. And Kyrie is just farming the jungles of Geek Fam. Ray, though, spots this one out, and Kyrie will stay disciplined. He will not force that one out.
Just when you think that Geek Fam have the upper hand, Onic turn it around with their macro play, with the Luoyu, with the diversion plays, and say, well, not really, and completely turns it around. Again, Lord advantage minus 1,000.
It's kind of crazy, though, that Geek Fam are able to force Onic to play this playstyle with a lot of outmaneuvers, right? With a lot of mind games with the diversion. Going front to front, they're able to match Onic, but right now they're just completely confused. And the experience, the craftiness of Onic is really showing. And if you look at the items for CW, he is approaching that late game status. He has the Wind of Nature as well. He'll still struggle a bit against Luke. They can't do true damage. But aside from that, he is clear. Just go in and go aggressive.
Loisky pulls the buff to take time to buy some time. Daytona's welcome, connecting on towards one member. Keyboy will receive a lot of damage, will be taken out as well. Ludwig in the front side will not be able to find anyone, but Luke will destroy his immortality, and Kyrie finds the godlike. It's a 1-for-1 roamer for EXP. But take a look at the Lord Pit. It is all Geek Fam in that vicinity.
This is a big problem.
Oh! The CW and Sans! The connection and as well as Kyrie. Ray is very low. Sans though will flicker out with the slide there. And Kyrie secures the jungler of Geek Fam. That's the Lord for Fnatic Onic.
What a setup, what a play, what a macro usage of the Luo Yi for Onic to completely dismantle the entire plan that Geek threw at them. To top it all off here, Kyrie gonna be able to steal that purple buff. And so, Fnatic Onic, they're picking up the value left and right.
Malefic War also completed for CW on the back of that fight. Now the frontliners need to just look for the right moment. They can just stay in front and tank damage. It's almost like Onic is using that diversion off cooldown every single time. A very bold choice to use it in a bush that's so close. Usually you want to go further away, but they use a diversion right next to the members of Geek Fam, and they get absolutely rewarded for it. Now with the waves coming in, with the Lord pushing at the top side, they're gonna try and go for an end angle, but they don't have a lot of technical high ground, but they're going for the diversion.
They will go towards the top side, and Luke is gonna be the target. No Faraga, no Last Insanity. The base turret still stands this time. And okay, Geek Fam will concede that. Mid lane, the mid base turret though, will be rescued and still up for Geek Fam. Purify. Clutch. Purify from Lupe.
Just as it lands, it gets purified away from Geek Fam. And Jakarta International Velodrome, they have finally come to life once again with this meaningful lead from the defending champion, 6K and counting, with so much in their hands, with so much control that they already have. The chants are getting even wilder. It looks like this is control from Fnatic Onic.
Fnatic Onic, man. By the way, you just have to love offline events, because when the hook almost lands, you can hear the audience go, ooh! It's so good. And right now, despite the fact that there is pickup potential, the Iron Hook becomes even more lethal technically the longer the game goes. But as of right now, they can just send Lutpi to just stand in the front, and even if he does get taken out, it's gonna take so much effort and so much time from Geek Fam that Onic can absolutely just turn it around, go for another diversion, and make it absolutely worth it. They have the tools to catch up to Geek, so they can't really be outmaneuvered the same way we saw in the previous game.
6,000 gold lead here in hand. And you can see here the tempo already just coming down, not just by Geek Fam, of course, because they're behind, but Onic as well. They know that, you know what, let's just wait for the next objective that is in the Lord.
Yeah, they're playing it patiently now. But obviously, Geek Fam are put in quite a precarious position. They can't play the front to back when they go for dive. Somehow, they're either utilizing the kill pressure from Kyrie to find a flank, or even utilizing macro plays from Sans. So it's difficult. They have to rotate as 5. They have to check their bushes. Even that doesn't land a concealed play. Big Brain Beloyski, again, using all his brainwaves right now, using all that he can to figure out a way, a loophole, to figure out this win from Fnatic Onic, but diversion again!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, good conceal as well.
Conceal as well. Well, they find the angle. The off angle, Chidera though, will show. Now, Luke will be chunked. Beloyski in the backside finds the suppression. Sans deleted! That might be a mistake. Geek Fam now has more control in the Lord fight, potentially.
5v1 right now, and they were very patient to wait for all these resources to be utilized, right? The diversion, they utilized the conceal as well. Those were 2 big ones, but now there's still a looming danger. There's still a looming Kyrie, but it looks like they try and bait him out. Are they looking for him right now? They can't commit because that looming pressure is always there.
Now with the soaking damage, D-Boy has the immortality. Will find multiple members, but Last Insanity towards CW will actually not take him down yet. Luke loses immortality. Now take a look at the damage. Luke, oh my goodness, untargetable. But now Lutpi in the front lines, trying to buy time, trying to take space as well. Still survives, but the hook will be recovered with the Purify. Fnatic Onic, they managed to recover now with 4 in the Lord Pit. Will they commit to this Lord as the hook connects onto his Lutpi? Ray is there as well. Lutfi still holding on towards that immortality. But Geek Fam and Onic, they will take their time.
They need Chidera back. They needed to buy some time. And all they could do was utilize the burst pressure, the burst potential coming in from Aboy. But at the end of the day, there was no finisher in this. And so the Lord once again gets a reset. And ladies and gentlemen, but wait a second.
Oh, Aboy, 1 HP and CW. Last shuriken hits. Now, Kyrie jumps towards the back of the diversion. Play! CW! It's just free hitting. He finds a double, and he collects a triple. And that will not be a maniac, but I stand corrected. CW collects the maniac.
What's up performance once again? Just one moment is all it takes for the comeback of the defending champions. And they have officially equalized. We're going to another game.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we remind you that this is